What's up guys, it's me your boy SteveRandom here, and in today's video, it's a video I've never really done before, apart from showing you one or two different fragrances I got. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how I got broke in the month of December. You guys know, Black Friday right after Thanksgiving, and my birthday is on the 30th of November, so I got a gift here and there, and I also made a huge, I wouldn't say mistake, but it was just something that what started spending spree pretty much. So I'm gonna start you guys off and let you guys know this is probably the biggest fragrance haul for the month of December I've gotten. Let me just count because they're right in front of me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and then there's 1, 2, 3, I think there's, yeah, give or take, there's about 21 different fragrances I got. So there's a lot of new fragrances that have come to the collection, and I'm excited because when 2020 starts, I'll have these and I'll just be able to review and just go in depth into these. So I have a lot of additions or new additions to my collection. These aren't new releases, they're just ones that I've been always wanting to get, so I finally pulled the trigger. But let me explain what started this spending spree. So I made a PayPal. That's the key. Big mistake, but made a PayPal. Then, it's just up to me. If I wanted to buy this, I could just do a PayPal Express checkout and go ahead and buy it. And obviously with the load of emails I was getting with Cyber Monday deals or Black Friday deals and that, it kind of tempted me to get some fragrances. And then when I got one or two, I was like, might as well get this one, and then I might as well get this one, until I'm finally at the point where I'm like, I can't get anymore for the time being. So let's start off with, I'm just gonna run through these fragrances I got because there's just too many to explain in depth of each one. But I'm gonna explain a little brief on each one. So if I was you guys, I would just sit back, relax, and just watch, the money go slowly down. Yep, this is a lot, and this is about 2,000, I would say, more than 2,000 even, because there is some that are still on the way. But I will be out of town, so I won't be able to film that video until the end of the month, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to film what I have right now, and the ones on the way I'll just explain to you guys, and that'll be it. So first one is Pegasus Parfums de Marley. This one I got on a few days before my birthday. My sister got it for me as a gift, so I wouldn't say I personally got it, but I'm just showing you what I got in the whole span since pretty much a few days before my birthday till today. So this is the first fragrance I got, Parfums de Marley Pegasus. I've always loved this fragrance, and I was just like, you know what, let me just get it. It's great, it has a nice almond, creamy almond vibe, and I'm not going to go in depth, as I said. This is why I got it, because I love it. None of these fragrances were just blind buys. These are all fragrances I love and I've been wanting to get. That's the first one. And here at this point is when I started my PayPal, and I was just like, let me treat myself and get a nice fragrance. And I went with one of the most expensive fragrances you can get for, not the $1,000 fragrances, not the $500 fragrances, but the ones that are well known for being expensive. If it focuses, it's Vodka on the Rocks by Killian. This one I've always loved. I also wanted to even get Black Phantom, but I was like, if I was gonna get one Killian for now, which one would it be? It would be this one, Vodka on the Rocks. I love the smell since I first smelt it, I think last year. Owning it, it's nice. It's very nice. It's a nice smell. I personally am not using it as much because obviously it's a lot. It's just mostly for me a collector item right now. And whenever I do want to go and use it on a special occasion, I will. Vodka on the Rocks by Killian is the second fragrance I got, and it starts going downhill from here. Then I was like, you know what? I need another Creed in my collection, so why not? I got Virgin Island Water. This one is more of a spring and summer fragrance, but I did want to get it because I typically find with Creed fragrances get better over time, and that's why I feel about Creed fragrances. That's why I bought this one now, so when springtime does come, I can finally use it. This is Creed Virgin Island Water. So far we're about, I think, $400 probably, because this was about $180. Pegasus was about $155, I would say, and then Vodka on the Rocks was $250. So you guys do the math. Oh, and a disclaimer though, I don't mean for this video to be like me flexing on you guys or whatever. I'm not actually flexing, I'm just showing you additions to my collection and also showing you lessons too, because this is kind of a mistake on me to spend this much money in such a short period of time. The next one is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. This was also another gift I got from my brother. Really always wanted this fragrance and I was like, might as well get it now. Bleu de Chanel Parfum, you guys know the deal with this one, no need to explain it further. And all the other fragrances are on me. The gifts are done, my birthday is gone, and we're moving on to about December 2nd now. When I got a bundle of like 4 fragrances, I was like, these are all marketed really low, let me grab them. So I actually can't hold all 5 of them up, but we have John Varvatos Vintage, we have Tom Ford Black Orchid, Paco Rabanne Pure XS, and then Prada L'Homme. Always been wanting to get this one, and I finally pulled the trigger on getting it. And I also got these ones, and I also, with this same package, I got Coach Platinum, which I'll show in a second. Coach Platinum, which is actually my scent of the day right now, so I might as well add some more. This is Coach Platinum. And then I was like, okay, what else do I want? I was like, you know what, I loved Mont Blanc Legend Spirit when I got it, so why not? So Mont Blanc Legend Spirit has entered the collection. And then we also have Azara Wanted by Night. This is about December, I would say 4th. You guys might be wondering, wow, this one already made it on my top 10 winner list and I just got it. I have been trying it on and I finally, actually got it because it was really low on price, so I was like, let me get it. So those 2 are the next ones. And then I was like, you know what? I've been having this fragrance on my tab for a very long time, so why not get it as well? Kirky, I don't know, Kirk, by Tiziana Terenzi was a fragrance I've been wanting to get just because when I first smelt it, it just hit me with a good blast of fruit and I was just like, wow, this is amazing. I come to realize though, I do have a similar smelling fragrance to it, which is Andromeda by Tiziana Terenzi. The dry downs are very similar in my opinion, so Kirky in the end was worth it just for the opening, pretty much. And then I went and looked at my old video, which I don't usually do, but I looked at my video that was my to buy or to wish list, and I was like, you know what, let me buy one of those. I've always wanted a Xerjoff fragrance in my collection just because of the bottle, because of some of their fragrances that are really good, and here we are. Xerjoff Naxos, I think is how you say it. Expensive stuff, man, and really good stuff though, because I didn't just blind buy this. I've always wanted the Xerjoff and I was like, which ones do I like from Xerjoff? And I was like, Naxos is a pretty good one, so let's get it. This one made a dent. And then I was like, I want some nice smelling fragrances, so I was like, Armani Code Absolute, let me give this a shot, give it a try, and I liked it, so I eventually got a bottle of it. And then here we are with Prada L'Homme I was about to say. No, Prada Carbon here, I think is what it's called. Oh god, I don't even know Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. God damn, I suck with these names. Anyway, this one is a great fragrance. This is actually one of like the most liked fragrances out of this bunch that I bought, and it's pretty cheap, really good, and I really enjoy this fragrance. It actually reminds me a little bit of Givenchy Play Intense. That's it for you. And then it's not done yet. There is actually a fragrance that's not here at the moment because it's arrived, but it's not with me right now. It's with my sister. But that is House of Oud Almond Harmony. That one I got. I've always wanted House of Oud fragrance. I always liked the bottles, and I have tried that one, so I was like, let me just get it. It's nice, it's good. And yeah, here I'm like, at this point I'm like, what else do I want? I got Molecule 01 because this one I've always just wanted to have, just because it just makes stuff last longer, so I wanted to get this one. And then I got Jamaa Amber Wood. This one I actually blind bought, which is a big mistake, but I did like it. It's a good purchase. It was about $88-$90 from FragranceNet, so it was a pretty good purchase because I did remember when I checked this out like 5-6 months ago, it was like $140 or something, so it did mark down on price, so I was like, let me get it. And now I'm done pretty much with what I have in front of me, but there is about a few more fragrances on the way. Obviously House of Oud I already mentioned, which is not here, but at the time, or I don't know when this video will be posted because I do have other videos lined up, but I was in New York and I visited Oswald in New York. Very kind people, very great service. I'm not sponsored, I'm just gonna say I did get Initio Blessed Baraka from them, and also Thameen Green Pearl. And those two are on the way. They're actually arriving tomorrow. But I thought I might just do the video right now because I won't be in town. So I won't be able to show them off until I get back and all that jazz. But pretty much that's it. That's how you spend $2,000+ in less than a month, I would say. And yeah, fragrances can get expensive, so if you're behind, right now behind the screen, enjoy it while you can, because it does get pretty expensive. And this is an example of it. What I got, like 20, 21, 22 different fragrances, and that's $2,000 plus. So I'm trying to keep it real with you guys, trying to be honest. None of these were sponsors. These are all either I bought or my family, my brother, my sister brought. So that's pretty much it. I'm officially broke at the moment, so if you can hit the like, subscribe, tell your friends, help me out a little bit, and yeah, peace.